Hello, hello. Kia ora, everyone. And we're back. Another exciting adventure of a day that does stuff. Zanka, how's your sports day? I noticed that it was esports as well. Did you play mini esports? I did read your message.
Okay, listen. Don't take my.
How was it? Was it as thought it would be? Nice, nice. Did you play any esports? Which ones did you play? I'm actually super curious. I love that kind of esports kind of stuff. Please say they play like cool esports. That's what I hope for. Ooh, I'm forgetting. I'm gonna change this hat. I don't like this hat. There was AR Dodgeball, a fighting game like Soul Calibur, and a physical game called Hunger Ball. Wow. AR, damn, I've never done AR yet. Was it fun? Was there a lot of competition on it? Did you win? I think that's the key thing. Did you win? Nah, oh, bugger. Oh man, that would have been cool. I wish I had that as a kid. Or even as a teenager. That would have been a lot of fun. Oh, you won the fighting tournament. Nice. Nice. Now you probably get it roped in to do more of it. I'm glad you ended up doing it. I didn't know it was AI, or esports, I should say, when you told me about it. Did you know it was esports going into it? Oh, I know, you must know, because it was on the ticket. Oh, you didn't know? Ah. Well, you posted me the ticket, and it said esports. That's how I knew. I thought it was physical dodgeball. And that would have been fun. And that would have been fun to play. It would have been confusing as hell. I guess that's the safest way to play dodgeball. Like in a kind of set up. You're gonna have to do it to play it again. Have to wind dodgeable. I don't know how you can get good at it. I think you just have to like get really good at the AR stuff, I guess. Hey, Hell. How was your day? My day was good. Wasn't that stressful. Got a lot done. And I think it's the key of a good day. And now I'm playing my favorite game. And I will be watching the SpaceX launch happening tonight, which is going to be really exciting. Me and my partner are going to stay up, watch it. How was your day? How was your day, Hal? I'm trying to finish up this Alien Quest Toys one today. Another one? Do you mean another SpaceX launch? I mean, this is the first SpaceX launch though. Well, the proper Starship fully stacked spaceship launch they've ever done. This will be a first. And it's pretty much history breaking. It's the largest rocket to ever launch. It's not like a normal SpaceX one. It's their big Starship prototype. It's bigger than the rocket that took us to the moon. Me and my partner just we love space. It's pretty much we just stay up late to watch it. So typically, what we do is we just stay up and watch these launches and build Lego rockets and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. Alright, I'm gonna quickly check out Ariel and Eric's place for the alien toys. Yeah, nerds completely. Hey, and that's why we work. That's why we've been together for 4 years now. Alright, no toys here. And I'll check out Ariel's join. No toys there either. Which one am I missing? I don't know which one I'm missing then. Whose house would the toy be in? I feel like I've been to everyone's. I don't know who's left. I guess I could just go to everyone's again. Alright, so I've gone to Eric's and Ariel's. I've got to Merlin's. I'm gonna have to go for everyone again. Feels like I've been to everyone's though. I'm trying to think of whose I haven't been to, but on Stitch's place. I guess we'll go... Who else? Who else can we go to? Well, Nala's asleep, so I can't go there. Mother Gothel. I'm gonna have to go one by one here. I don't know who's... I haven't been in. No, not go there. Sorry, Whitman here, trying to not get anxious. I'm inside the back garden. What? Sorry, got Workman here, trying not to get anxious. I'm inside their back garden. Is that a euphemism? Something you wanna say, Hal? You're in their back garden, wink wink, nudge nudge. You're hiding. Why are you hiding? What do workmen do over there? My understanding, workmen like just clean up and do stuff. Everyone just live in fear from workmen in England. Not dirty, it's just your phrasing of it. I just read what you said and trying to translate it. It's not dirty at all. Can't find this last goddamn toy. It's an egg. Ooh. Oh, there's another egg there. Find the last alien, you're read my mind. Well, I know, but I just don't know where it is. Been to everyone's house and I just can't find it. I'm going from one by one again. I'm gonna go Mickey and Minnie's now. I don't think it's in Scrooge's. I think that's treated as a commonplace. Minnie's, Donald's, Remy's, Ursula's. Oh, I can't. I must be an Ursula's because she's asleep. I can't check Remy's and Ursula's because they're both asleep. Goddamn time zones. Though she does wake up, I do know that's because of the blue potato debacle. She wakes up at 10 o'clock my time. That's in 15 minutes. So I don't know when Remy wakes up though. Oh, you like what I've done here? Yeah, I can't, because with all the Disney characters that's there, I think Mickey's the only one that really has Mickey stuff. So I've got this little TV, you can look at Sailboat Willie. And I got this little secret compartment there where I hide the potions. I had all my potions in there. But yeah, I like it. It feels very Mickey-ish. And I put that house there because it kind of looks like Pluto's. But I got little bunny rabbits around. But all the other ones, they don't really look like there's no Goofy-centric stuff. That's the problem I have with Goofy's place. Donald, I've tried. I mean, I got those from Stitch's Quest, so it kind of makes it a bit jazzed up, but yeah, I wish we could put Pluto in the game. I think Pluto would be good. I mean, if they can make Wally work, I'm pretty sure they can make Pluto work. But yeah, I'd love I'd love so many duck characters. There's a lot of duck characters I like. I'd love Chip and Dale. I think that'd be cool. I would like really obscure characters. Like ones you wouldn't expect. Like Duckweed Duck would be amazing. Gargoyles. Oh, they would be amazing to be in here. I mean, I would like Minnie's twin nieces to be in the game. I think that's a really deep cut. I would like some of the characters from DuckTales, like Launchpad, Gizmo Duck. Oh, is it Gyro Gizmo Duck? Huey, Dewey, Louie, that would be good. Huey, Dewey, Louie's mother, I like Della Duck. Just all those really deep cuts. You never met Scrooge before. Oh, yeah, Scrooge is one of the iconic six, I think they call it. I think that, or iconic, yeah, one of the iconic. Because I think the iconic six is Pluto, Donald, Daisy, Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy. Those are the iconic six. And Scrooge is just someone that's always been around that's tied in with Donald. I'm big Disney old school friends. I just want to make a Toontown. I think that's my dream. Eva's now here. Where do you get the spaceman from? Inside the house? Or do you mean what I had on outside Toy Story's realm? Or residence? Or the Buzz Lightyear suits? So I believe the Buzz Lightyear suits came from the Pixar path. If memory serves me right. Because it came under, I think it came under Lightyear? So hard to find sometimes. So I got the Credibles suit, which I really want that to be a similar thing outside like the Incredibles joint. Yeah, suit, Space Ranger suit display. That was Lightyear. I'm gonna quickly wiki it. Space Ranger. Give me a sec. That's not the wiki I want to go to. There you go. Alright, let's switch over here. I'm just gonna see. Go down to. There we go. Space Ranger suit display. Yeah, it was part of Pixar Fest. There you go. It was for the first Star Path. That's where I got the balloon one from. Yeah, the up balloon adventures out there, and the retro suit display. I really like that one. I really want to put that up more. And McQueen and Grace in bed. Yeah. Let's scroll through what furniture you got. Oh, but this will take forever. Alright, I'm gonna go slow. I got a lot of Monsters Inc. stuff. That would be amazing when I can actually build out their residence. I got a lot of Frozen stuff. It just sucks half the, like, literally half the stuff I can't actually put down. I like that simple circle light window. I think that's cool. A lot of Cinderella stuff. So Cinderella's pretty much good to go for it to be decked out. Especially the pillars. It's going to be very similar to what I've got for the Toy Story area. Beauty and the Beast is pretty well stacked. So that's what. So this is where I think they are the bride. Where'd you get all these shell things? What shell things? Do you mean the Little Mermaid stuff? I'll go back down. But hi. That looks like Icelandic, so I'm not even gonna try. I would just butcher it. Do you mean all of this stuff? All these? There's loads. The Pixar stuff was on a star path, so you have to basically wait for them to offer the star path again. Yeah, so all of these, majority of them I got from Scrooge's store, and it's all luck. Really, a lot of luck-based stuff. A lot of collecting. A lot of collecting. Yeah, these two are like very similar as well. I'm trying to see whether yeah, we'll do this. This scallop stall, yeah. How we go? We'll go over to the wiki for you there. So if you go to the wiki, it guy or girl, you can actually see all the items that are available. So this is on the Dreamlight wiki. And what you can do is whatever item you're looking for. So you see the scallop stall, if I read your thing right. So that's from Scrooge's store. So basically you just have to get lucky in Scrooge's store. Yeah, I figured by the name. I think that the Berg, the BJORG, that's typically Icelandic. That's how I managed to work it out. Ah, my education. That's pretty much all I know. Don't ask me anything about Iceland. Then it's not covered in ice. Not completely. Oh, hey, Wicked Dizzy. You're new. Welcome. New face around here. So yeah, this is a nice little way, Icelandic person, to just work out if anything you're curious about, like you want to get X, Y, Z, just go here, and this will tell you where to get it from, and that means you don't waste your time, in case it just never spawns for you. Because some of them don't. Some of them are unique. So some of these I don't even have. Like that's the bath mat. That's Scrooge's store, so I just haven't got lucky yet with that, which is odd because I've been playing since September. This aquarium though, I want. I really want that to spawn in Scrooge's store, but I just hadn't had any luck yet. Anyway, let's go back to actually playing the game. On that note, we do have to check out Scrooge's store. We haven't done that today. So let's do the traditional daily Scrooge's shop, where we're going to be very disappointed or slightly happy. Yeah, it's typically what I use. If it's ever an item that I'm like, oh, I really want that, I always check there first, just in case it's one of those items I'm never going to get, and I'm not going to waste my time. And if you look at my collections, it's pretty decked out. So I'm only 13 away from all the clothing. And I've got over about 2/3 of all the furniture. But they haven't excluded the stuff that's available in the shop, so it's quite hard to tell what you can get from the shop and what you can't. Alright, so let's roll this dice. I'm not going to get any clothing, because all that's basically about unlocked. And so I'm only going to get items. So it's not looking promising. I already got that waterfall. And it looks like that's another Wally table. So I already got a Wally table. Now the wallpapers, you can never tell if you got it or not. Now this, I might not have. I did. That was anticlimactic. Nah, got that. Venus, yeah, got that too. A lot of the stuff I've just got, I buy it anyway just because I literally just got nothing to spend my money on now. I mean, I've got like 9 million. So, now I've got this. I'm pretty sure I've got this. And I got this light. So, it doesn't look like anything new. Which sucks. Which sucks. Calm down. Whoa, what's happening there? Okay. Well, this is the joys of an early access game. It's... I'm so sick of cheap beds and all the lights. Yeah, you get that, which is it really sucks. And plus, I kind of wish it tells you whether you've got it as well. Especially when the early days where I'm pretty strapped with money. Yours was doing that yesterday. I mean, to be fair, I don't need another waterfall. I don't really need one. I want to buy it though for principle. I'll try and reset it. See if it works. Nah, it's bugged. Oh well, I don't need another waterfall anyway. I don't have that item yet. I was so annoyed when... Oh, that sucked. It could have been just happening for that particular unit, item too. That happens to me sometimes when I'm trying to buy... Oh yeah, it does that double thing, or sometimes triple. So when you go browse, Goofy's kind of hung up somewhere. And normally that only happens if he's sleeping, or he's like in the restaurant or shop. It will take a couple of times for him to actually come up to you. Yeah, I get that bug as well. Alright, well that was very disappointing. And now Goofy's just sitting there. I do like sometimes the idle stuff. I just wish they do a little bit more. Like, just sit down. Sit, Dave, sit. I just wish they'll do more idle things. I mean, you set up all these, like, wicked, like, items, but you want them to be sitting there and enjoying it and stuff. They just don't. They just act all derpy. Derpy. I'm like, wake up, Moana, I want the fish. Well, I made Moana a miner for that reason. I mean, it happens when he is awake and in the daytime. Huh. I mean, it probably does happen to me when I'm awake in the daytime as well. I just don't notice. Oh, the toy's not here. Where is the goddamn toy? Well, the only... I'm going to have to Google this. I'm going to have to figure out where this toy is. I think the only one it would be a Remy's, but I already collected the one from Remy's. Oh, Remy's out of his house now. Let's go check it. You want to go on the rides? I really hoped when it was coming out that we got to ride the rides. Like, we didn't even need to see ourselves in it. Just, like, get the camera kind of go around. That would have been cool. I hope they... I mean, they could still introduce that later on. I think it's probably just a low parade thing. Oh, the toy's not here as well. I don't know where the toy is. Alright. This isn't cheating because it's on the wiki. I am going to figure out where this damn toy is. be strange from the outside out. So, the initial houses I can find... so I've done the initial houses. So, the second round of 7 toys can be found in Minnie's house, Buzz's, Donald's, Goofy's, Merlin's, Remy's, and Woody's carousel. Well, I've checked all of them. I've checked Mickey's house, Frozen Castle, Buzz's, Goofy's, Merlin, Remy's, Woody. I've checked all these things. Alright, we're going to go through the list, eh? Well, I can't go in there because bloody Kristoff's asleep. So we'll do everyone else. So first of all, we'll go... No, Mickey's asleep. God. Alright, we'll go Buzz. We'll do Buzz. Alright, I'll check Buzz. You got 2 in here. Hey, Buzz. No. Alright. Currently working on my storage system and changing my chest to the largest one. I've already changed 30 and have at least 10 left. I have 122 large chests. Like, my storage system is pretty insane. Maribel? You reckon Maribel? Oh, she's asleep. God damn it. See, every biome has 5 chests for the flowers that grow there, plus the 1 foraging one. And these are all my chests for my storage stuff. And I've got all this in my orchard too. I've got a lot of chests. You found one. Well, I can't go to Mirabelle's. And it doesn't say that on the wiki. Someone needs to update the wiki. So Mickey's house, Frozen Castle, Buzz's RB, Donald's. I've already checked Donald's, Goofy's, I'm pretty sure I've checked Merlin's. I've just checked Remy's house. I've checked I don't know where else it'd be. I've checked all of these places. Very frustrated. The problem is this game is so buggy, I don't even know if it's bugged or not. Well, they didn't mention Mickey at first and they were wrong. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Well, we'll check Minnie's, and for the record, I hate her. As the theme with this stream, I hate Minnie, and I get it, some people like her, and if you're very upset that I hate Minnie, then I'm sorry, but you're a horrible person, so, for the record. Alright, we'll check Goofy's again. I don't know where this one is. I mean, it could be in the Frozen one. That's the biggest. Oh, you've stolen it, thanks. I appreciate that. Can you return it? Can you please return it? They're none frozen. Oh, it says on the wiki that there is. And the wiki never lies because anyone can update that. Oh. I don't know where else to check. Alright, wow, lovely storage system. Go for the belly. Well, I've got all of them here. Now, the problem that I had is I upgraded all these chests before they introduced the coloured ones. So I actually have to upgrade all of them again, which is very frustrating for me. And also battle the item limit. I'm 143 over the item limit. So I want to get them different colours. So I think I explained this in one of my videos, but pretty much all the flowers are going to be yellow, and all the foraging stuff is going to be red. All the normal resources are going to be the plain colour. And then all the special holiday stuff are going to be white. and the crystals. And all my fish are going to be blue. And all my gardening stuff is going to be green. And it's one of the benefits of playing this nearly every day. Is you kind of go a little bit insane. But I like playing it, so. You're more than welcome to watch me go crazy. In person. I'm not even... Like, I look at your name and like, should I... I like have that battle, like, should I try? No. It would never not sound right. Checked Moana, Maui, and Wai. Yeah, I've checked all 3 of them today. I think I've checked everyone's, to be honest. Except for probably Maribel's now. And... yeah. I've checked Mother Gothel. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow morning. I don't know where else to look. We might have to scrub the idea. I did check. I did go to Maryland too. I feel like I've gone to everyone. I'm gonna have to take a morning where everyone's awake and just because there is a time that everyone is actually awake. I have to check when that is. Sleep. I'm gonna wiki this. I'm gonna wiki this. And I'll let people watch me wiki this. Alright, switch over. I'm pretty sure there's a time where everyone's awake. Yeah, so the time before between 11 AM and 5 PM, everyone's awake. So I can do it then, but that unfortunately I'm at work. It doesn't really work. Yeah, sleeping schedule sucks. But you look at some of these sleeping schedules, you just don't understand it. Why does Minnie sleep from 7 AM to 11 AM? Because she's a lazy piece of shit. And it feels like Stitch should be like awake the whole night, right? Oh well. If you notice, not everyone's in Scrooge's store. That's what I found surprising. Like, Woody's never in Scrooge's store. Simba, Gar, Olaf. Now, it's all the characters that have been introduced isn't in Scrooge's store. That's interesting. I wonder why that is. You'd think Ariel would be in Scrooge's store though. Just chilling out and just looking at stuff. Anyway. I'm so hungry, but I'm being good. Why don't you eat? You mother me all the time when I'm on my morning one saying, have I eaten? So you need to set a good example. You should go eat. Food, that is. You're on a little diet. What's the difference between a little diet and a large diet? Oh, hey Dr. Bun. So first time anyone's ever spoken to me on Kick. Yo, I like the stream. The heart, mind coming over and doing the same.
I do prefer moving in the shadows.
I don't even know what that means. Why do people on Kick are so needy? Anyway, as people say, do as I say, not as I do, yeah. That's a good point there, Wicked. Well, you shouldn't be dieting. Then why are you dieting? There's so... How longer this conversation is going on, the more questions are being raised. Why shouldn't you be dieting? Are you unhealthy weight? It's a very personal question, actually. I'll think about it. But I already asked it, so I'm already in the hole. I don't know what should we do. I can't be bothered getting the iron limit down just to build stuff. We're gonna dig. We're just gonna dig for stuff. And hopefully it doesn't break me. Alright, we're just gonna quickly grind out a few. What am I trying to say? A few Dreamlight duties.
Sure is.
There we go. And bring 2 gifts.
How's it going? Whoa.
And we'll give him another. That's why I always carry this dry wood around. Literally just to give him a gift. There we go. Oh, oh no! I need that in discussion. Please. Tree. Is it because you want to hide in the trees? So you need to be really skinny to do that? That's my best conclusion. The limited information you're giving me, Hell, you want to run away to the woods and pretend to be a tree. And so you need to be skinnier in order to achieve that. Alright, so we're gonna dig. Oh, no, we won't. We're gonna do a big session of this. We're gonna blaze out some of these things. You need moonstones back. Why is it taking so long to unlock? What moonstones do you need back? Sweet, you've got ADHD. You change stuff just as much as I do. I mean, I openly admit that I've got ADHD and I am all over the show. Star Pass tickets you can do. Yeah, you know what? On that note, you know what? I'm surprised they haven't introduced the ability to do the other Star Pass. Like, still offer the premium stuff, like to unlock, to use premium and unlock that and all that. I think they would just earn a lot more money if they gave that option. Because people always look at my gear and like, oh, where did you get that? Like you did with the Buzz Lightyear's suit. And if they saw that being one of the options, people would do that Star Path in a heartbeat. And it'll get people like it'll keep people playing the game as well. Oh. You like my music? Nice. It's actually NCS, non-copyright sounds. And so what I like to do is just every week go in there and just download a couple of their newest tracks and put it on. And I find that it's a really makes it diverse. It's a bit of hit and miss sometimes. Sometimes if I'm random, it doesn't always do the music I want, but I've got such a big range now that I'm pretty happy with most of it. And most of the time, if it's music I don't like, or it's not really the sound that I want to listen to, I end up just talking more. Shit. All the years of me owning a club, I guess. Or turn it down. I'd sometimes turn it down. See, the problem is I turn these headphones up. So how you guys hear it, I can't always tell how loud it is. So I like to think I got the balance right. But if you ever want it up or down, just let me know. You guys have to listen to it, not me. I'm gonna listen to it anyway. I have to fish for seafood, so this bit is not going to be that entertaining. Why you got headphones on there? Because I still listen to the music. No, I can still hear it. I can still hear the music, but I turn it up. So it's louder for me. The music's louder for me than it is for you. That's what I'm trying to say. If you want the music up or down, you just let me know, because it's different volume for you than it is for me. Oh, hell, I think I've worked out... You remember the other day where I was trying to place the house? The boat. Eric's boat. And it wouldn't let me. I think I've worked out why. And I'm going to retry it right now. Let me just quickly check. So what I think happens... And I'm going to actually try this now. Let me just check this. Oh, what the hell? Oh, okay there. See, it was not letting me plant it. Still. See, it won't let me plant the boat. And you know why? And because I noticed this when I was reviewing my footage when I was doing the editing the clip show. Because if your item limit is above, it won't let you plant it. And I don't know why. I'm listening a lot to that kind of style music. It's the only thing that helps me hold my concentration. With ADHD, that's a very common thing for me personally. I have to listen to very high tempo stuff, and that's why I like streaming and playing the game at the same time. That sucks, but you can place... Yes, because the pallet is already placed. So, because the pallet is already placed, I'm not placing anything new. I'm just placing the same thing back, and now I'm stuck. Oh, I can't place anything. Oh, I can't get out of this. I can't... Oh, no. Oh my god, look at the item limit. What the hell? Look at that item limit go up. I'm just pushing the escape key. What the hell's going on? I don't know. Oh, what's happening? Rated with a party at 8. Thanks, Sarah talks and sings. Watch me cause the item limit to continuously go up. Welcome, everybody. I have found a brand new glitch. Yeah, the Raiders came at a really bad time where I discovered it's a brand new glitch and my game is bugged. So I'm just pushing the escape key here and my item limit is blowing out for no reason. So what I was trying to do is place the Eric ship. So what we discovered is you can't place the ship. You can't swap your house if you're above item limit. And then I tried to cancel by pushing escape. And now I'm stuck. I can't get out of the scenario. And then you guys raided. Oh, thanks, Wicked. Appreciate it. And then you guys raided, so it's what we call a shit show. I believe that's the best way to describe this particular scenario. I mean, I could probably get this item limit up to like 10,000. It can just keep going. So I do appreciate Sarah Talks. You timed that perfectly, though. For the record. Timed it amazingly. But yeah, I'm gonna have to restart the game. But that's an interesting bug. So for those who are interested how this happened, if you're above the item limit, don't try and change your house to Eric's ship, because then this happens. So we're going to. You couldn't plan this. You couldn't plan this because I never get raided, especially by someone I've never met before. So again, I do really appreciate it, Sarah. But we're going to kill switch the game, and let's see if that fixes it, or at least let's see what happens there. I'm actually in tears a little bit. That was the weirdest thing that's ever happened. I only have 786 item placed. I don't think you got the problem, but when you're like me and you've got more items unlocked that you can actually place, it's kind of it sucks. The one I keep getting now after the update is the game glitches out when I'm moving stuff around. I have to restart the game. Do you mean just in general, like edit mode? Or is it that like there's something you're doing? Because I do. Oh, wait. Is it that thing where you move stuff around and then you kind of submit it, and then it does that round thing and it kind of just kind of flashes at you and it just never goes away? Because that one happens to me, and what I think has actually happened is that it can't handle saving at the same time you exit out of that mode. So that's why sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. If you exit out of it around the same time it's trying to autosave, it will freeze. And so it messes it up. Alright, let's just check this item limit. There we go, it's back to just being crap still. But I'm not going to try that again. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it saves every 5 minutes, so statistically, you're bound to hit that more often than not. So that would make sense. Your village... Oh, thank you. Do you want me to give you a tour, Sarah? And for everyone else that you brought along. So, just so you know, I've been playing since September, so everyone don't feel bad if your village doesn't look well put together. It's the nature of this game, you know? Take some time. So, we'll start off with my plaza. Alright, so this is my plaza, as I just said. And so what I like to do is I like to max out resources. So I've got a chest for every single resource. Now, I was very annoyed that they introduced the colors thing. But before the recent update, I had upgraded every chest for every item to the maximum size. With some exceptions, and I'll go over that. So I'm now slowly upgrading all the colors. So all the ones that are red are my foraging items. All the ones that are yellow are my flowers. All my gems are little Scrooge's chest. Now, the ones on this side, because it's got the sign, I've maxed out. So if we go into it, I've maxed out all of them. And these ones are the current ones I'm working on. And so if we go over here, this is my basic storage area. These are the ones I've maxed out. See how pretty is that? That looks amazing. Will they ever give us a chance to delete an item we don't want, like we have too much of the same? Yeah, you can delete it now. So if you go to edit mode, if you pick up an item, you can push cancel, and it should get rid of it. I think. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. There, remove. That's the one I want. Remove. You just select remove. Or do you mean actually sell the item? I think it's just because there's no point to sell the item. Anyway, we're giving Sarah a tour. So this is my storage area that I have for just the basic items. Now, I have a bit of a rule set. So if it's a normal item that you collect, like if it's dry wood, which that looks amazing, it will just be this basic big chest. But if it's an item that you refine into another one, it goes down to the next smallest size. And then if it's one that's refined again, such as, what's a good example, such as tinkering parts, it will go for the smaller size, and then it just stays there. So that's the kind of method I have there. I'll get away from inventory. Get away from inventory, not from the different area. I'm not quite sure what you mean there, Wicked, because you can sell anything in your inventory. Anyway. But yeah. So for instance, this is my coffee. Now what I do is once it's maxed out, so as you can see, a whole chest full of coffee, which feels like the most, imagine the smell of that chest right now. Like, anyway, I put a sign behind it to tell me that I've completed it. See, some of them aren't completed, like the coconut, getting there. But they'll have a sign behind it. And so I've got blueberries all maxed out. I just like the look of it too. It looks so good. And lemons. There we go. So that's my basic storage. Now I do have animals as well, so I try and put the animal from each biome like in the little hut, so it just brings more life to it. So I've got all the squirrels around here, including the shadow squirrel running around there. I've also got, yeah, just a lot of different squirrels. I've got my shadow, my little light one there. You don't know you can do it? Yeah, it's something that came with a new update. So you can actually build these. So if you go here, and you can build little cozy companion homes, and then you can assign 4 pets to it. They can walk around, and then you can put little toys down for them. Like you got a little feeder there, and it makes them a little bit interacting for it. So that's what this next starting bit. This is what I got really excited when they introduced this feature. So what I've done for all the biomes is, and I'll go into this mode. I've kind of divided them up to themes. So this area here is 3D Disney. It's up here. So this is 3D Disney. So they've all got this little hub where you got Moana's boat here, and all my fishes are there. You can see that, all the fish, including the new ugly fish. And I got Enchanto over here with some pets flying around. And over here I got Moana. So I've got Maui and Moana there. I've got 2D Disney here. So we've got Little Mermaids, little section there. And then we've got Sword in the Stone, so we've got Merlin's little section. We've got Lilo and Stitch's section over here. And we've got the newly expanded Lion King section there, including Nala's level 10 quest. Sorry if that's a bit of a spoiler, I'm not sure how far into it you are. But I've got the little pets running. Oh, thanks, Leona Rose. Appreciate that. Feel free to talk if you don't want it, it's fine. But yeah, that's my Lion King section. And I've got, every single one's got a hub. Now I have restricted it a bit because I don't have the ability to actually place anymore because of the item limit. So I'm kind of playing it, I'm kind of towing that line. You've done all quests. Oh, good. So you probably already have that Nala one, which is a really impressive one. Caused a bit of problems me trying to figure out where to fit it, but so I've got every little hub here. I do want to deck it out and put more items and all that stuff. I'm a little bit restricted though because of the stupid item limit. Pretty much half my stream is me complaining about that. Wayu Valley is amazing. How long have you been building, playing? Also, are you a fellow Kiwi? Yes, I am. So yes, I'm from Wellington. And I've been playing since September. So I started in September when the game first came out. Played not on stream, and then about November I decided to stream it because I ended up doing it anyway, and it was really good for my mental health. And I've got ADHD, so this is a good way of kind of getting my brain focused and on task. And I found myself doing the same thing over and over again with no distractions like you, and to be able to... Oh yeah, Mr. Tank is a Kiwi too. He actually just went to a esports tournament, which... Oh, esports kind of thing for school holidays. But yeah, it gets my brain a bit focused and means I can do multiple things and not get bored, which is, you know, may sound like a bad thing, but it's with ADHD, doing the same thing, especially a grinding activity, you kind of wind back. Anyway, back to Sarah's tour. Sorry, getting distracted. I was talking about furniture you don't want, but I found out it is something they have not. Nah, I don't think there's any need for it in the game. Anyway, so this meadow, and that's how it's been out of the game, yeah. So the meadow here, this is actually my Toontown, because I want to make like a Toontown, Duckburg. I want classic Disney characters in, and I really want to build out a really cool Toontown, but fortunately it's a bit limited in the characters at the moment. So this, I've got little Mickey and Minnie's house and little residents here. Now, if you notice, to add a bit of color, I put a crop in every single residence there. One, because it's the crop that grows the fastest in that particular biome. And also the ideas with the Star Path, they always told you to farm a particular vegetable or something. So this way, if I've got every vegetable planted in the game, in the biome that they grow the fastest, it means when the Star Path comes along, I can just easily blaze them out. And that's how I ended up doing the majority of all the tasks on the day of my day stream that I did. Because I do every update, I do a 12-hour stream. And that's how I managed to blaze them out really quickly, because I've done every Star Path. And that's what I've noticed. So I've got Goofy's. Goofy's a bit shortchanged because there's not really any goofy things in the game, which kind of sucks. But I put his little stall out front, so at least that's something. And I got Donald's little place here, and I even put a little TV out with a memory on it to remember Daisy. That's why he's so angry. Like, everyone gives Donald so much crap for throwing a tantrum all the damn time. Maybe it's because the woman of his life is missing and no one cares. He even named his home after it. His best friends don't give a shit. Anyway, sorry, that's my vent about people giving Donald shit. Yeah, the game's a nice thing to do when you got ADHD. I just wish I figured that out along. Yeah, true. Drawing and painting helps. Yeah, I do a lot of sim building games, like city building games. That's how I kind of tap into that. Oh, that's so good that you have a game for that. You still live in Wellington. Nice. We're in Wellington. I live in Hataitai, if that helps. And I shouldn't say that out loud because people will stalk me. Anyway, we'll move on to the tour. So, this is Pixar Land. I haven't really figured out the names. I kind of change it a lot. So, this is my Toy Story section over here. Notice I still got pets in every single one. So, there's the raccoons section over here. I've got Buzz Lightyear entrances. So, Wilson's game, man. So, I've got Buzz Lightyear kind of statues. I try and have statues being the intro when you go into a residence, something that's a bit iconic. Like if we go over here, keep in mind it may look empty. I would love to deck it out. I would love to put more and more stuff, but I've kind of managed the item limit as tightly as I can, just so I can, you know, deal with respawns and stuff. So yeah, if you notice, Eric is using Eric's kind of statue as the entrance here, and I kind of want to do that for all of them. So I've got Moana, which I really should have shown Moana's better. Right here, over here. So Moana's, I've got Maui's statue. So kind of do the introduction. Now, the one thing I love about Moana's section, ever since the update, it's the palm trees. I actually just unlocked the palm trees just before. But the most important thing in this entire section now is Pua. Now I can have Pua running around the Moana section. How cool is that? It's like I can have a specific companion and it just brings it all like alive. And I don't know, I just find that so much, it fits the theme, and I think that's perfect. You can put the house in pond, yes you can. You can put it anywhere, really. You can put it there. I think it might. Oh no, I don't think it fits there. But yeah, that's the more. Nah, that's the more one I saw. Cancel that. Yeah. Now, to be fair, these are where I've got all the biomes or all the things isn't where I actually want them to be. They're out of necessity. See, the most characters are actually in 2D Disneyland. Ah, 2D Disneyland works. The 2D Disneyland actually has the most characters, so I actually would love to put them in one of the more larger biomes, like Sunlit Plateau combined with the Forgotten Lands. But the problem is these ones that only can be in water. I can't put these two up here because only one of them can fit. And only other place I can put these houses is actually just on the beach, which I tried doing that initially. It just felt like I had to spread them out a lot, like way too far apart from each other, so it couldn't be something like pretty tight knit like that. So it didn't really fit with what I wanted to do, and I kind of had to spread them. I mean, the closest I got is I kind of put them there and then kind of try to dig that out a little bit, but it just wasn't really hitting. Yeah, that's why I tried and keep the both houses here, and it seems to work. I mean, you got Tangled here, which ruins the whole thing. And then if you look over to Pixar Town, don't know how I worked it out. So we've got Wally, we've got Remy, we've got Toy Story. We've actually also got Incredisquirrel from the Pixar Star Path. That was the first critter you could actually get in a Star Path. It's Incredisquirrel. So Incredisquirrel fits the theme, so he hangs out here. But that's why we got Frozen. So Frozen's not Pixar, and it bugs me, and I would rather put Frozen over in 3D Disneyland because of Elsa's Cave. It's kind of locked in. So I've kind of made what I can out of it. I'm not a big fan of Frozen, but I do like some of its stuff. And I think that looks okay. I think that looks okay. Again, it's not what I would want it to be, and I would love to deck it out even more. I do like them. Oh, whoa, calm down. I do like the memories of it now that you can place them outside. It's taken me a while to get all those memories, and I do feel like it adds a little bit of more personality and themeness or characterness to the section. But yeah, that's my tour. So over in the winter, I've got my standard crops that I have in the biome, so they can just easily grow. I've got all my foxes. Now I do have a Christmas section, so obviously this would have been like huge initially before I started unlocking everything, and I've had to cut it down. I've got my Christmas fish displayed there. One of them is missing because I accidentally used it. And I've got the Christmas fox there, but I do want to add a Christmas tree just to make a really cool Christmas section there. So I've put the bare minimum there. I've got the fish there, and I've got the mat, and then the fox. So. And I've got them hang around there. And if we go over here, this is my Forgotten Lands section. So this is going to be my, Halloween section over here. So I've got the Halloween raccoon, and I've got all my candy all displayed there. I have Pua beside Moana's house, and have all the Easter bunnies next to Minnie's house. Nice. I'll show you my Easter section, because that's going to be another section which I think I'm going to place here. I think once the event's over, I'm probably going to place it here. I think that's where I'm lining it up. I couldn't play Christmas season, so I missed out. Oh. Missed out some good items. Some really good items there. Alright, so give me a sec. Sweet. So this is from now on, this is where I'm going to put all the Star Pass stuff for the update or for the season. So this is where all all my rides are at the moment. I don't know whether I'm going to keep them around when the event's over. It does depend on that under limit expanding. If it doesn't expand, I might actually get rid of them. Sadly, I would love to keep them around. I would actually like to have like an amusement section or an entertainment section and wherever these rides belong. For instance, this ride would actually belong in the 2D Disney section. So I would actually put it around the hub. So I'd put it like here or something there. Or deck it out. Or deck it out a bit. Maybe even right there. But for now, it will be where it was before. So this is my Star Pass section, you could say. And this is my Easter section over here, actually. Let's go visit it properly. And that's where we noticed that we went right round and ended where we started. And so yeah, this is my Easter section. I've got all the eggs displayed there. Obviously I unlocked everything already, so I'm just pretty much stocking up on eggs now. And yeah, I'm going to move this section. I don't think we're going to keep the bushes. I've got a feeling those bushes are going to vanish when the event's over. So I'm just going to stock up on as many as I can in the meantime. And then I have a little Easter section that I'll probably put in the Forest of Valor. And hopefully eventually I'll have a little holiday section in every single one of my biomes. So that's what I'm looking forward to. But yeah, that's my valley. I've also decked out everything, not everything inside, but I've unlocked all the floors. A little advanced warning: the last few floors cost like $1 million. Good luck with that one. But I have actually named every floor. Oh, thanks, Sarah. Thanks, Sarah Talks. Yeah, I have named every floor after a character, so I try and use only the indoor items. So that's a good one to go. Let's go level 6, because that's one of my favorites. You forgot to hit the button. Oh, this is my Monsters Inc. section. Now, I like decking this one out mainly because I don't have an outdoor residence for it. I did actually used to have residence for every single character, even though we weren't in the game. I obviously had to start cutting it down and then slowly diminish it, but at least indoors I can actually place what I want. So yeah, this is my Monsters Inc. section. I love the doors. The doors are cool. I don't know how many other sections I've decked out. No, I haven't decked out that one. It's a Lilo and Stitch one. There we go. This is a Cinderella one. Yeah, this is a Cinderella one. I mean, they don't really have any use other than just it's fun. And so I was having fun decking those out. She was nominated from a few people in chat to do a room every stream for a little while, and that's how that ended up being like that. What's another room I can show? Oh, I got rid of all the Toy Story, so I remodeled outside. That's a good one. Okay, we've got level 5, eh? That's my Frozen section. A little bit's chopped back because I moved a lot of it outside. But this is my crowded Beauty and the Beast section. Mainly because I don't have a section outside. I've just tried to shove everything I possibly have that's Beauty and the Beast related. I love the fountain. Ever since they added the water element to the fountain, to the fountains, I should say. It's not the only one. It's really added some life to the valley. I really hope they continue, but yeah, this one's a bit chocker full. That line is actually going to be, you know how I said the statues when you enter a residence, those are actually going to be the entrance when I've got multiple of those stocked up. But yeah, it's a bit crowded, but the purpose is because I just want to use the item. And I'll see what else I've got. I'm just going to go through and see if... Nope, nothing there. No, nothing there. the annoying thing is there's a bit of a bug that you only can place as... I don't think it will allow me to place an item right now. Oh no, it will. It won't let me place a new one. Maybe let me place a new one, actually. Whatever. I'll see if it... I think this is the Wreck-It Ralph. Let me check. Let's. I'm thinking about doing a room right now, so I'm just going. Because why not? It's a special occasion. I never get this many people watching me, so let's do something a bit different, eh? All right, let's do a Wreck-It Ralph room, and I'm gonna try and reproduce a bug. All right, so the first step of any room is the floor. So one of the rules I have is only use Wreck-It Ralph stuff, or whatever room it's themed, so this is what we've got to deal with. So we've got mint vanilla candy tile, or strawberry. Kind of like that. I don't like the wallpaper. I'm gonna need a lot of an opinion on here because I'm really bad at design. I know it looks like I'm good at design. I get a lot of feedback. I don't know. I don't like that wallpaper, but I'm gonna have to stick with it because it's only that one or the chocolate one. Alright, we're gonna go with that one. So we're only gonna use Wreck-It Ralph stuff in this room. So we've got quite a lot. So we've got a few coin slots. We've got a curvy couch. We've got a food stall, which I really don't know what we're going to use for that, but we're going to charge ourselves for eating food in our own house. Well, we've got a fireplace, so that's interesting. We've got an L counter. It's always good to have the L counter, mainly to put all those obscure items on. So it feels like we need a little bit of an arcade section. Glass shells. You're doing Wreck-It Ralph? Yes, I am. Yeah. The strawberry chicken looks good with the chocolate wallpaper. Oh, you think the chocolate? All right, we'll switch to the chocolate. So we'll go strawberry chicken and then chocolate. All right, there we go. Yeah, I can get that. Yep, I feel that. Charge the guest. Yes, you're going to charge anyone that goes into this room. It's pretty much just it's commercialization. It was basically just it's a room that's a definition of exploiting children for money. Alright, so we're gonna put a few seats. Now I've got a lot of these seats mainly because they just always appear as Scrooges, so we're gonna chuck them all down. I don't know how this is going to look. I'm kind of just throwing it all together and hoping it looks okay. What else can we do? Add abstract chandelier. Alright. See, what I try and also do is try and use every single item at least once. It does make things a tad bit difficult in terms of room. Alright, let's try this. You haven't done this room yet. Well, yeah, I didn't actually realize I hadn't done this room until I walked into it and it was empty. And I kind of like doing rooms that I don't have a residence outside for, because I get to use a lot of items that I normally don't. Alright, where's the computer? Cool. Alright, that's looking a bit funky. I've got another stall. Cool. Oh, no, I don't want that covered there. We'll move that a little bit over there. Cool. It's slowly coming together. Slowly coming together. Can I make that even? There we go. Got a nightlight. Candy corn nightlight. Got a fancy chair. Where can we put the fancy chair? We can't put the fancy chair in there. We can put the fancy chair in there. No one's going to be literally be able to sit on that. Because I get scared of challenging myself. That's half my problem. Now this is going to start to get a bit difficult because now it's giving me way too many discs than I actually need here. So I have to be a little bit crafty here. No, this is the biggest the room can get, sadly. Normally try and make the room as big as I can. Got a donut, so how about we go put the donut by the yeah. We've got another chair. God damn it. It's by the fireplace. We'll do is slow that up. There we go. So I'll just need to sit down on that chair. Alright, what have we got left? We've got this weird coffee table. And this is getting very crowded very quickly. I've got a virtual desktop, which is different, so at least we've got two desktops. Side table. Do we have a bed? No. Oh no, we do. We have a candy bed. Oh, I should have placed this at the beginning. That just ruins it, doesn't it? Right there in the middle. Alright, how am I going to do this? And I know the challenge is stupid and I shouldn't really do this, but I like it. Alright. Oh, I didn't want to get rid of that. Oh, thanks for subscribing to my YouTube channel too, Sarah. I appreciate that. A lot of my stuff is there. Bed in the middle? Do you think the bed should be at the middle? It feels like in the way, because I want to put... What did I want to put? There was a side table that I wanted to put down. Yeah, there was the side table. The nightlight. The job's a bit to get anywhere. You know, when you think about it, this is actually a good idea. I'm gonna get rid of one of these. Oh, actually, maybe. I don't know if you can sit on that. There we go. Now that this looks ridiculous there, so we'll move that. Move that up here. Wet plushies, yeah. I do try and make it relatively practical still. But it does make it things real difficult. Where am I gonna put this? I'll put the computer in the middle. It kind of feels like there, yeah, like this kind of LAN thing, like you could play together. I like that idea. What's left? We've got some awesome awards, so we can put these on here. Is that it? I think we did it. See, I do actually. I want. This can be on the side tip. And the people on the couch watching the ball. Yeah, exactly. Or we'll move that over a bit. And whoever wins gets this trophy. That's the rule. Doesn't look too bad considering it's a mishmash of everything. Definitely could be a lot worse. I've done a lot worse. Yeah, alright. There we go. How's that? Now I can't sit on anything and I don't want to move it out to make it work. Thank you. There, I appreciate that. It's always, I'm not very good at the design, my partner's way better at it. But this game gives me that little bit of confidence that I'm not terrible. Not completely terrible. That's pretty good. And that's the Wreck-It Ralph room done. Pretty much the only time I can build anything is in these rooms. And yeah, that's my thing. Actually, I'll go to the Lion King one because I do want to put up a poster. I have to remember where it is. Lion King 4. Oh, thanks, Lena. I appreciate that. I'm just glad it looks good. I mean, this game is beautiful, so I'm just glad the game just is a very beautiful game. So this is my Lion King one. Notice there's a lot of outdoor stuff in it because Lion King is a little bit restrictive in terms of its stuff for indoors. Got Lion King. What I want to put up is that. Oh, that's a really big poster. It's supposed to be a window actually. Nightlight. Oh yeah, the nightlight, the Cub nightlight. There we go. Forgot about the Cub nightlight. We could actually put that right there. That looks alright. We'll get rid of that. Because I placed a lot of these nightlights here, it's because, well, I had no option. I can actually get rid of them and place those Cub nightlights. There we go. And I think that's... Oh, I got the... Oh, I want to put this outside, but I can't. Alright, well, we'll get rid of that. Where are we going to put it? There. And we'll put this rug as the entrance. How's that? Oh, I got tropical ceiling vines now. Alright. Have that before. Oh, I've got the Line S mask now as well. Alright, let's place. That's a bit sexist, isn't it? The male one's bigger than the female one. Men. I think that's all the new ones there. There you go. That doesn't look too bad. The favorite bread's decor. Yeah, to be honest, I'm really getting into the decorating. I just wish I could do more of it. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, I think that's the problem with these rooms, though. I mean, that's it. That's really all you can really do. Make a room look good. There's not really any practical stuff to it. It would be cool if you could just walk into a room and have characters in there. I think that would be cool. But I think that's all the rooms are really done. Oh, the Sleeping Beauty one. Oh, so the Little Mermaid one. I don't. Mainly because there's a toilet in the corner. And you look and... Wait, what? Toilet vanished. Whoa. Serious invisible toilet. Yeah, there's a mirror right there, so you can watch your shame. That's the whole idea of this room. This room is all about shame. So you sit in the toilet, and then which feels really high, but yeah, you watch your shame. But yeah, this is my Little Mermaid one. I feel like this is like a dorm. This has got to be a dorm. Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, and I hate to bring it up, Ariel didn't have a toilet in the ocean. Think about that for a little bit. There's no toilet in the ocean for Ariel. So where did she go? Let's just leave that little nugget out there, right? Maybe they don't go. Well, I have to break down biology for you, but I don't know if that will hold up in court. Oh, this is my Mickey room. This is one of the earlier ones I did. I really love those deco posters. I don't know, they got tails. How do they work? Well, the same way that fish, I guess. Fish have tails and they poop. Ariel just had like a little... No, let's not go into it. This is Wally's room. Actually, I'll see if there's anything new I can add in Wally's room. Yeah. Yeah, let's not go down this route because we just need to focus on things that aren't how Ariel gates. Let's look for Wally's stuff. There we go. I don't think we've got anything to add here. Oh, the wooden sink. That's a new thing. And we can add the wooden sink. I don't think outside of that we've got anything new. Do you like the sink? What have you got for Snow White? Nothing. Because literally Snow White, I think... So I've got 863 items, and there's only 12,000 in. So I've got more items in my collection than I can actually place in the valley. Because when you think about it, you've got a 600 unique item limit, right? Where's my pencil? So you got 600 unique item limit. And then you have to eliminate all the houses. And what's that? If you go to houses, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So you got 22 houses. And then plus Moana's boat. Plus Wally's garden. Plus Remy's. So what's that? 25. So that means 575. And then you got all the respawns. I'm doing my math now. I'm getting out here. So you're already down to only 75 of your own. Oh, so 575 of your own stuff. And then you look at all the respawn stuff. So if we go to forging. Yeah, so you got 40 flowers. So you got 40 there. And you got all the wood, so that's another 4. And then you've got 3 shells that spawn. So what's that? That's 47. So we'll just hand it down a calculator. So you got what? 575. Oh, 575 minus 47. That's 528. And is there any other items that you have to... We're not going to count respawns and stuff. Oh, we've got like... You got the crystals. So that's 2 types of crystals. Because they count as 1 each. And then you got 1 foraging thing from each one. So that's 6. that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 7. That's 9. That's 1. Oh, that's 5. 1, 9. So you only can place 519 of your own stuff in the valley. Math. It's probably not 100% accurate. There's probably other stuff there I missed. But we don't do Moana's place because she doesn't have a bed. And I don't know, I get annoyed that she doesn't have a bed. Whose room's this? I have to check. Scrooge McDuck. I don't really have a lot of Scrooge McDuck stuff. I don't think I don't have any other rooms I can do. I think I'm pretty much done with all my rooms. I guess I could do Lilo and Stitch. Let's go. Yeah, he lives the store. He doesn't need any of his items. I do wish he had a home though, the same way Remy does. So how about we do Lilo? Do Lilo and Stitch, eh? Now I don't have. Oh, I have some flooring. We only have 1 flooring, so we're gonna have to stick with this one. Remy's house is way too big, but I like it. I like it. It really feels like you can really build like a downtown area with it. I think without it, it would look pretty empty. Now, there's a lot of the stuff I actually wanted to place outside. I barely have anything. Right. We'll go for the hammocks. Oh, go for the hammocks. Not a lot of stuff I can do here, but we've got ice cream. No, this is not appealing at all. Energy drinks. Do we have a table? I need to pick the table. Maybe we'll move that out a little bit. I would like more shops in the valley, to be honest. I think what they really should do is with the premium shop, they should introduce another shop. Maybe like Scrooge, one of Scrooge McDuck's kind of like mortal enemies or something like that, that opens a competing shop. And it has the same items that you get right now on the tab, but if you actually go into the shop, there's another item. Or there's a way to earn moonstones or something like that. I think that would be cool. Surprised they haven't done something like that, to be honest. They've got the items there. And what happens? Where's my TV? It's all bugged. Alright, we're not putting the TV down then. Red stripe chair. We'll get some torches, which don't seem very safe, but we're gonna do them anyway. Yellow chair. Look, to be honest, not my best work. And I think I've got a lot of the items outside anyway. And I don't even know why there's a blanket and an umbrella in here, but we're going to go with that mainly because I don't really have anything. And the TV's not working. Oh, I have to put everything, don't I? It's not good at all. I'm not liking this at all. There's nothing on the walls. At least get the symmetry right, Dave. Let's get the symmetry. This doesn't look like anything. Ah, the burnout. Yeah, let's just leave this disaster zone. Not my best work, but to be fair, a lot of stuff is in the Stitches area. Because I've got a lot of Stitch stuff. And please wait an hour while I scroll through all of these. Wow, Frozen. Where are you? Yeah, I got Lilo Stitch. I've got a lot of them. Like, I'm very proud of my nightstand, on my ice cream stands. Actually, let's go to Stitch's joint. It's one of the ones I'm a little bit more proud about, even though it's not a lot. I hope everyone is actually enjoying this. I know I go on a bit of a tangent and talk a lot, so let me know if I'm going a little bit too fast or too far. It's good stuff. Oh, good. I'm glad you like it. It's rare because most of my streams are pretty quiet, so I end up fighting either with Hell, who's here, bantering more than anything else, but I don't get to really show off the valley to new people, so this is really exciting. Or even just talk about the game in like a really kind of in-depth way, mainly because when the same people arrive, it's kind of like we just talk about the same thing over and over again. So yeah, this is my Lilo and Stitch area. I like it because, so you know how I've got that idea of statues when you enter in. Instead, I've got little ice cream stalls. And all of them are different colors. So I've got the dark blue, it's that white one, and a pink and a blue one. And I got my beach chairs. Oh, the symmetry's all mucked up. OCD. Bloody OCD. Yeah, I got the table there. I want, obviously, again, want to place more. There's so much I want to do. I want to get that surfboard item. I want to place all the hammocks out here. I think the hammocks look amazing out here. Especially one here. I really want a hammock there. And yeah, it's not going to happen anytime soon. Currently can't play my Dreamlight Valley because my husband is streaming Fortnite. So I'm living vicariously through you playing. Oh, thank you. Do you guys only have one computer, or is it just... Because I thought you could play it. I mean, I think what I like about Dreamlight Valley is because of the cloud, I can play here, I can play on my laptop, I can play on my Xbox, all the same file. I started playing this on my Xbox, off with Xbox Game Pass, then I moved to PC, and I actually alternate backwards and forwards on a really shitty laptop as well. Really just to do grinding. So I suggest, if you can, I mean, you might have got it on Steam, so they may ruin it. But eventually, when they come free to play, just get it on Xbox, or just get it like a cheap Xbox and play it on there. We now have one PS4. Oh, you're on PS4. I don't think they have proper cloud yet, but definitely think about getting another setup. I recommend it. I mean, I think this is one of those cool games that you can just put down and just kind of chill out. And I think that's why I enjoy streaming it so much, because I can have conversations like this, and I can just like whatever, and cry about the item limit like a fool, and complain how I can't find the last bloody alien. Been all bloody stream trying to find it. I don't know who's got it. Current suspicion is it's in Mirabelle's house, or in these two houses. Whatever, Anna and Christoph, that's the name. Said, loves your advice. Oh, thanks. The good thing that makes it easy is that I'm not... I am myself a lot on here. So I ended up saying bad jokes and just kind of going to tangents and stuff, and I can really just do it. I don't need to perform. And that's what I hate, sometimes bothers me about other Dreamlight streamers, that it seems like they're putting on a bit of performance, you know? And they always talk about, they don't really care enough about talking about the game. You know, they're never at end game. They're always like doing quests or something. I don't know. I don't know how to explain this without me sounding like a jerk. Kind of just made myself look like a jerk after just getting compliments about my vibes. I'm kind of a dig my own grave. I dig my own grave a lot. I do that quite a lot. You play in the daytime, so it's easy to check every house. Ah, yeah, yeah. We worked out on the wiki between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. local time, no one sleeps. So yeah, I'm screwed because I always stream in the morning and night. So I'm gonna have to do that. Do the thing of logging in outside of my regular hours. Which is a bit frustrating. But, hey. I used to do that all the time. That's how I ended up with all the companions. Because there were, I think, which critter? I think it's... Which critter is it? Oh, it's the red fox, I think it was. That only spawns between 2 a.m. and 8 a.m. on a Saturday. And I feel like that was just the developers being a real dick, you know? Making you get up consecutive, because you don't just get it you get up at that time and feed it and then you get it in your collection. You have to do that several times just on Saturdays. Correct. It was definitely the developers going, you know what, this will be funny. And at reached a point I set my alarm, I got up and did it. I finally got it and I just ticked that off. I'm not proud of that, and I'm glad I don't have kids. I was kind of thinking of streaming while playing because I can talk so much. I just say do it, but nah, I know what you mean. I've watched other streamers. It's not quite the same vibe. Yeah, I do notice like there's not a lot of streamers that are at this point. You could say in the game is that they've completed everything. They play it a lot. A lot of the time they play it for a short period of time. I noticed a lot of the ones that were doing the Twitch drops. They weren't huge Dreamlight Valley players. They would only play it once in a while, which kind of sucked. And a lot of them just weren't playing very long. They were only playing like 4 hours. I mean, 12 hours with only like a couple of people watching. I mean, how many people have played 12 hours of this game, you know? I had a line for critters. I did that many of a time. Until I unlocked all of them. I wasn't a fan of critters until this recent update when you can now just assign all these. I mean, I love my turtles. I'm a huge turtle fan. I'm actually a huge Ninja Turtle fan. There's heaps of Ninja Turtles behind me. And so I think this section here is my favorite, where I've got all the turtles. I've got the Celestial Turtle as well, which I think it's cool that you can now see all your special critters all at once. So many turtles. So many turtles. Great. Actually, I'm gonna actually move this. I'm like a stupid kid. Look at the turtles. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to. But Lena Rose, I suggest you do it. I mean, I'm definitely not someone that's hoping to do this as a career. It's never going to happen. I have a decent job, so I only really do this for the fun of it. And that's the whole point. And I've met so many different people. Turtle farm, yes. Turtle farm in a good way. Like, we're not farming them for anything. We're just watching them. I found one streamer that streamed all the drop days and was on... But really? I couldn't find one. And I was on the shitty time zone, New Zealand, so... The Celestial one looks so cool. Yeah, it does. I love the turtles. Anyway, yeah, I think you must have been lucky then. I was very disappointed how they approached the drops because they didn't stream very long, and I got very, very lucky that I went to a stream that was actually doing it for a very long time. So it'll be interesting to see what they do next time. Oh, for some reason, this view... Oh no! I ran out of tomatoes. Farm tomatoes. Wally! Get there, Wally! I need you. Sorry. Sorry, this is an emergency. I'm running out of tomatoes. I'm in desperate need of tomatoes, apparently. Alright, let's do this. I sat up one night trying to collect the drops because I didn't want to risk... Yeah. I think the problem is also I was streaming all day. So I was dearly worried that after the first day, I would just miss the drops. And some people were like, they had like thousands of viewers as well. Some people just went for the drops. You also had all the potatoes. I've got all the potatoes now. I don't know how they worked out all the potato things so quickly though. I mean, if you, I'm releasing 2 shorts. I'm releasing a short tomorrow about the blue potato and another short later about the orange potato. And the steps for the quest, I mean, they're not easy steps, and I don't understand how they worked it out so quickly. Seems like a weird thing to have worked out. Oh, let's get this right. Hey, campground lady. Good to see you again. You joined a very interesting stream with a lot of people. I'm not used to it. I'm trying to act cool, but really I'm freaking out. It's the joys of being exhausted. You can't tell how overwhelmed I am when I'm completely buggered. I mean, people don't know what buggered means. Tired. Good tired. I said buggered once in a stream. People freaked out, thought I was swearing. Well, you're really good at showing it because I show it all the time. I think my morning streams is when I show it the most because my ADHD medication hasn't kicked in. Groggy, I hate the world. And I think that it's those times I'm actually glad that I'm not popular. That it takes a while for me to boot up. How was my weekend? My weekend was good. I went to the tip and got rid of a lot of rubbish. My girlfriend was very impressed with me because I got rid of a lot of clothes. Never said I would get rid of. I fed my ants because I now have an ant colony that I'm building a little terrarium for. And that's about it. It was very boring. Let's do back into hell yeah. I went from, so I'm 35 now. Lost my hair when I was 20. Not proud of it. And I didn't get diagnosed for ADHD until I was 31. My partner, now I'm my partner of 4 years, she has ADHD, and she kind of pointed out that I might have ADHD after living with me. Funny enough. And so I got medicated, and I went from being someone that always went from job to job, that got overwhelmed, that actually worked in all these call centers, that always dabbled into the career that I wanted to be but never got to. Within about 2 years, I'm now a workforce planner for a very high-end government department, looking after around about 400 people, doing like forecasting, rostering. It changed my entire life. I can now live like I'm in a job that is like a career job that I could be with for the rest of my life, and I'm very, very lucky. And it's so funny and so weird to think that I could have had that for all my life. I could have had that when I was like in my 20s or in my teens or whatever. It's just, it's a weird thing to know that just a small little Rubifin that I take one every twice a day can change my life, and so in a weird positive way. And it's also allowed me to be in a situation to do stuff like this. Like, I've always wanted to create my own comic book and be creative and do all these things. And instead, half the time my life was just worrying, how can I not get fired today? And ever since I moved to that mode, I've been able to kind of open myself up a bit more. So yeah, they got real deep. I didn't mean to get that deep. That just came out. What are you guys doing to me? I want to feel. That's to be funny stream, right? That's so sick to hear. I only got donuts last year. Definitely behind. Yeah, I think knowing is like 3/4 of the whole thing, because then you can start going, that's why I do that. I'm not a piece of shit. So I do that. I forget to do the dishes. I'm not a complete failure as an adult. It's because my brain finds that task really boring, so I put it off and do everything I can to put it off, and I start doing other tasks that are mutually stimulating, so I don't do that one task that's really, really boring, even though a normal person can just get it done. Yeah, I get that. And then it helps explain that aspect of your brain. And then you start forgiving yourself a little bit more. Not always. You still think you're a useless piece of shit sometimes. But you give yourself a bit more credit. And you start filling in the blanks, and you start realizing if you slip up, it's okay. But you also have to tell yourself you can't use that as an excuse all the time. Because if you start going down that path, then there's no coming back. Because then you just blame everything for... It's like, you just become a narcissist. You just blame all your problems on someone else when it's still you. Oh. That's so sick to hear, man. I'm 22. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing with my life. But 22. This is how obvious it was I had ADHD, right? When I was 22, I got offered to buy a bar. By a bar, I mean like a club, a nightclub in Wellington, and to become a silent partner, to put in like $40,000, which I got a loan out. So I spent the next 5 years paying off a $40,000 loan for a bar, which ended up just going bust anyway. To be fair, I ended up drinking with a lot of the Hobbit guys, because they were filming The Hobbit at the time. And this Rob Kaczynski, who was, I think, was the original actor for, I think, Billy or Kelly, I can't remember which one, until he got injured. And it turns out he was, from what I learned from Aidan Turner, who played the twin brother, Billy Kelly, I can't remember which one's which. But it turns out he got injured. In reality, he was just really bad for the part, and Peter wanted to get rid of him. I found out Ian McKellen's very handsy when he's drunk. I met... What was the guy that played the Bard? What was his name? Something Evans? I don't know. He was in the Fast and Furious movies later on as well. He was there. He did not want to be there. He did not want to be there at all. I own a bike called Fast Eddie's, and it's named after a movie called The Hustler. Go for Fast Eddie. Who else? There's a few others that I met. Met the real big one, the one that played Bomber. I can't remember his name. A few of them came by, a lot of technicians and stuff. So yeah, that was a bit of a highlight, but I wouldn't recommend it. It was a very chaotic part of my life for a period, and I experienced a lot of things, and it turns out I was self-medicating myself, because the same drugs that are in the drugs that I take now were also in some of the illegal drugs I took. So it actually turns out I was self-medicating myself, and that's why I felt more comfortable in that environment, because I felt more normal. So when people took those kind of drugs, they were all over the place. Yeah, for me, I was able to talk to someone. I was able to kind of calm down and actually just like operate as a human being. And what I learned many years later when I was 31, when the therapist was assessing me, they basically just said, yeah, you're basically self-medicating yourself. That's why you enjoyed it so much. That's why you enjoyed that aspect of it. You didn't enjoy the whole thing and socializing and all that. You just enjoyed feeling normal. And I didn't realize that until then. And I mean, that's the thing with people with ADHD. They're very impulse heavy. They have self-control issues. And so, yeah. That's my story. I hope you liked it. It was a bit all over the show. But anyway, on that note, I'm sorry to do this. I am going to close down the stream because I'm on a fixed schedule, and my alarm had gone off about 4 minutes ago, and I need to wrap things up. But just for anyone that's out there, I do stream every day, well, nearly every day. Normally I'd say I stream in another 7 hours time, but 2 days a week I actually have to go into the office for work. But I will be streaming this time tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. And I do news of the week every week on a Friday morning New Zealand time. And I stream from 6:30 AM New Zealand time to 8:30. And I also post clip shows and all cut downs of everything we talked about. I might even put that story in clip show for next week. It was good watching, definitely. Oh, thanks. I do have a Discord as well, so because time zones are shit, Discord sends an alert when I go live, and it's just helpful for some people. I also skipped food. I couldn't tear away. That's alright. Well, now you can get some food there, Sarah. And I do really appreciate the raid. If I knew how to actually do raids, I would actually do it. I'm new. I'm not new to this. I just never really had enough people to do a raid. So I'm gonna go watch SpaceX launch their huge penis rocket. So I'm gonna go do that. But I really do appreciate it. Thanks everyone coming along today. It's been a very busy and insane one. Thanks, Sarah. Thanks, Celine. Thanks, Hell, if you're out there and you're probably enjoying being able to just have a breather and not be the only one talking. Thanks, Iceland person, who's new as well. And yeah, I've got YouTube as well. I do videos. I'm trying to do a bit more. I release a short on TikTok and YouTube every day now. Because I'm really getting to that creative mode, so if you're ever interested in that stuff, just look out for that. But I'm gonna go before I sound like a self-promotion whore. So until next time, everyone, kia ora.